So recently, a lot of people come up to me asking about scholarships. Hey Jay, where do I find out about scholarships? Hey Jay, how do I apply for these scholarships? So here's a short video with a lot of my personal advice for how to find scholarships and how to apply for these scholarships. So first off, what is a scholarship? If you want to learn, there are people and organizations out there that are willing to pay for your education, and that payment is a scholarship. So here's the catch. Scholarships are not out looking for students. You, the student, need to go and find these scholarships. So my first principle is to be proactive. I got a lot of scholarships myself, not because I'm the smartest, not because I work the hardest, but because I am proactive. Like I said before, the scholarship committees do not go school to school looking for the smartest students. You, the student, need to go out and find scholarships and apply to these scholarships. So the first type of scholarship I want you to look at are scholarships from the schools that you are applying to. Most colleges and universities have their own scholarships that give to students. So you as a student need to find these scholarships. Go on your school's website that you're applying to. Go on Google and find these scholarships. I'm tired of people saying, oh, I would love to go to private school XYZ, but I can't afford it. How do you know that if you haven't gone and applied for the scholarship that XYZ gives? If you want to go to Boston College, go on Google, alright, and just type in Boston College scholarships. You'll find a whole list of scholarships that the school offers. Let's say you want to go to, Central Connecticut State University. Search on Google Central Connecticut State University scholarships and look at all the scholarships you could apply for. So when I was a senior and I was applying to colleges, every college that I applied to, I went on their website, I went on Google, and I found a whole list of scholarships that particular university gave. And every scholarship that I qualified for, I applied to. So there's no excuse for you to say you can't afford a school until you've applied for every one of their scholarships. The second type of scholarship you should be looking for, look local. There are tons of national scholarships out there, but when you apply for those, you are competing against millions of students across the world. Alright? If you live in a community, apply for the scholarships in that specific community. Alright? First one, easiest, high schools. A lot of high schools have different organizations affiliated with them. So I know from my high school, we had an office called the Career Resource Center. You could go inside and there was a whole bulletin board with all these scholarships specifically for my high school. Go to your guidance counselor. I know at my school, not all the guidance counselors knew about scholarships, so some students went to guidance counselors that weren't theirs. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. My name is Jay. I'm a student. I'm not your student, but I want to know about scholarships. Can you help me? Maybe the business where you work has a scholarship. I worked at McDonald's, and when I was working, I applied for the McDonald's scholarship. I volunteered at a hospital, and just this year, I got the scholarship from that hospital. Another way is to just Google your area followed by scholarship. So I live in Southeast Connecticut. I just typed in Southeast Connecticut scholarships, and up came this PDF file with at least like 40, 50 different businesses and companies in this part of Connecticut that had scholarships. And finally, ask around. If you know someone in your community who recently got a scholarship, go up to them. Hi, my name is Jay. I heard you got the ABC scholarship. Where can I find more about local scholarships? Where can I apply for these scholarships? Ask around. Use your resources wisely. Third type of scholarship to look for, scholarships where your uniqueness stands out. There are scholarships that are extremely broad. Those you do not want to go for because you're dealing with a very big competition pool. Look for scholarships that have something specific that you qualify in. So if you play a musical instrument, let's say you play the violin, there are scholarships just for violin players. If you play a sport, there are athletic scholarships. There are scholarships for your specific ethnic group, your religion, or any organization you're affiliated with. So use the internet to find these scholarships. So I'm Chinese American. So let's say I want to find specific Chinese American scholarships. I can go on Google, Chinese American scholarships. Bam, I'll find a whole list. another really great website is fastweb.com. There's like at least 10,000 scholarships there. You can narrow it down, make a profile, and you can say what matches my profile, and they will find the scholarships unique to you and point them out to you. That's fastweb.com. So once you find all these scholarships, the second part is you need to apply to these scholarships. And my first advice when it comes to applying to scholarships is tailor your application. Why does this suit fit me so well? Because this suit is tailored to me. So I want you to tailor your application to yourself and to the organization you're applying to. You are not like every other student in your school. You are unique. So make sure that your scholarship application reflects that. In your essays, in your information sections, write stuff that makes you unique, that makes you stand out, that makes the reader want to say, this guy is more interesting than the rest. I want to sit him down for an interview. I want to give him my money. Secondly, you want to tailor it to the organization you are applying to. So when you find these scholarships, read about them, do some research. Let's say it's a McDonald's scholarship. Google the McDonald's scholarship, read what McDonald's is about, read what the company policies, read about what they are looking for in the students that they want to give scholarships to. So whatever traits they are looking for, try to put that into your essay, put that into your application. So if I was applying to a scholarship and I read that they're looking for leaders, I'm going to put in my essay a lot of my leadership experience. If they're looking for academic success, I'm going to put in all, my school achievements. Or maybe they're looking for someone with a disadvantaged background. I'm going to write about a lot of the hardships in my life. You get it? So tailor your application. Make sure every application you send in says a little something about yourself and a little something about them. Okay? Don't apply to something blindly. Find out about the company. Find out about the interview committee, the scholarship committee, who you're talking to, who is going to read your essay. Find out what they are looking for in an applicant and make sure your application complements that. You get it? Second part to a good application is perfect your application. Most applications have, essay requirements. Maybe you're not the best writer. I know for a fact that I'm not. Seek out people to help you perfect your application. I guarantee you, you have a friend who loves to read and write. Find that friend and say, "Hi, Jimmy, can you please go over my essay? Can you please make sure it sounds fluid, that my personality is being spoken in my essay?" Find an English teacher or someone in academia who's good at reading and writing. Have them help you out. I know for all of my college and scholarship applications, I didn't go to my own English teacher. I went and sought out the head of the English department at my high school. I said, "Excuse me, sir, my name is Jay. I really want this scholarship. I know you are extremely good at reading and writing. Can you help me perfect my application?" Seek out the people that can help you. Use your resources wisely. My last point about applying is to present yourself. If there's a scholarship and you could either mail it in or bring it to the office, by all means, please bring it to the office. Look good. Put on a nice shirt and tie, or for ladies, a nice blouse. If you email your application or mail it in, you are just another letter in a whole stack of papers. That's all you are. However, if I go and I walk into the office, "Hello, my name is Jay. I'm a high school student and I'm extremely interested in your scholarship. Here's my application. Pleasure to meet you. Warm handshake." Now you made an impression. Now you stood out from the rest of the people in the list. So when the scholarship committee now reads your application, they say, "Jay, oh, I remember meeting this guy. I liked him. I want to read his application. I'm interested in him already." Okay? Make that impression. Always try to get a little bit of you out whenever you apply. My final point for applying to scholarships is diversify yourself. Do not apply to only one scholarship. Just like you wouldn't apply to just one college or university, you apply to many. You have your fit schools, your reach schools, and then you have your safety schools. Same principle when it comes to scholarships. Apply to scholarships that you think you are at the level of. Apply to scholarships that you think are easy as safety, and definitely apply to reach scholarships, because you never know. Why do you apply to safety schools? Because you never know if you might get in or not in your fit school. Why do you apply to reach schools? Because you never know if you might get in or not. Same thing when it comes to scholarships. They're looking at you, they're looking at your stats, they're reading your essay, they're doing your interview. So you don't know until they make the decision whether you got it or not. So please do not ever underestimate yourself. Don't say, oh, that scholarship's not for me. That's for really smart people. No, apply for it and give it your all. Do your best, because you honestly do not know. I don't know. Nobody knows besides the committee until the day they make the decision whether or not you can get it or not. So please apply for every scholarship that you can. And a lot of people are gonna say, Jay, I really don't have the amount of time it takes to apply for all these scholarships. And that's gonna lead me up to my final point. Do not slack senior year. Let me clarify that for a second. If all you want out of life is to get a high school diploma, for whatever reason, all you want is a high school diploma, okay? And it's September, you're going to your senior year, all right? And you know you have the credits to graduate. All you gotta do is get, straight C's in your classes, okay? Then by all means, slack off. Congratulations, pat yourself on the back, because you made it. If all you wanted was a high school diploma, here you are, you're about to get your high school diploma, so celebrate and slack off. However, if you want something more than a high school diploma, I don't know, whether it's a professional school, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's, PhD, if it's something more than a high school diploma, you should not be slacking your senior year. Period. Yeah, it's true, you're about to graduate. However, you're about to get yourself into something more. So why would you celebrate now? It's not over, it's just beginning. Yes, you work hard for the first 3 years of high school. Well, guess what? You're about to go to college, you're about to go to professional school, you're about to get a job. Life's about to get harder, so why would you celebrate now? The first 3 years of high school, I didn't really reach my full potential. I only took one college credit class, one AP class, my entire first 3 years of high school. And come senior year, when all my friends are like, oh yeah, I made it, I got it made, I'm gonna party my ass off. So what did I do? I took 4 college classes my senior year of high school, while everybody else was like, oh, I don't wanna apply for this scholarship, I'm gonna party it up. You know what I did on Saturday nights? I applied to scholarships. By the end of the year, I was somewhere between 35 and 45 individual scholarships. Essays that I wrote, that I rewritten, that I perfected. Why? Because I wanted to make the best out of my opportunity. Too many people get to the end of junior year and say, oh, it's over, I'm done. No, it's not done, it's just beginning. Take advantage of your senior year. Here's the beauty of it. Because I took advantage of my senior year, I'm in college now and I have it made. I came into school as a sophomore. I had a whole year's worth of college credits under my belt. I don't have to worry about waking up to go to a job. I don't have to worry about balancing my education and trying to pay for it at the same time. Because during senior year, I applied to all these scholarships, and guess what? Now 6 individual different scholarships cover my entire tuition. I don't pay a cent for college. Why? Because I took advantage my senior year. I found these scholarships. I was proactive, and now I have it made. This is your life. This is your education. Education is such a big investment, all right? There are people out there willing to pay for your education. Why would you not find them and ask for their help? Take your education seriously and take scholarships seriously. If you have any questions about getting scholarships, going to college, applying, whatever, academics, all right? You can comment below. I will answer them. You can find me on Twitter, tweet at me, and please subscribe to my channel, all right? Thank you.